And those winds heading north, Auckland, Northland, Coromandel, Waikato tonight. A short time ago I spoke to MetService meteorologist Georgina Griffiths.
We've had the whole lot. We've had heavy snow and thunderstorms and heavy rain and gales, severe gales in fact. For places that don't normally blow, much of the country has been impacted. Really deep and good snow down in the southeast of the South Island, and most of that is nearly done. So the next hour or so, those snow warnings remaining in force. The Kaikoura ranges will be lifted. But for the North Island, gets snow from tonight and overnight. Central Plateau, Desert Road has heavy snow watch in force and a road snow warning for 10 to 15 centimetres on the Desert Road and a few centimetres at the top of the Napier Taupo Road. So unlikely to settle there because the ground's still quite warm. It is only April.
Yes.
But yeah, the North Island about to get a bit of snow too. And of course it's blowing upper South Island around Wellington till about midnight. Auckland yet to have a very big kick in the bottom tonight. So, you know, we're not used to the breeze up here, John, and this is a pretty high-end wind warning.
What are we talking about, Georgina? So what's Auckland going to get?
Oh, I mean, we'll be easily, we've already seen a few gusts to 120 kilometres an hour today, and I think we're going to sniff a few 130 kilometre an hour gusts just from after dark until about midnight in that Waikato, Auckland, Coromandel region. And that's top-end wind for us. It's already seen a lot of branches down and probably a fair bit of power out, but we haven't seen the worst. So from Auckland point of view, it's been a windy day, in fact a very gusty one, but the worst is yet to come until about midnight. So from about 8 till about midnight, that's when Auckland is, or the far north, Waikato, Auckland, Coromandel sees the worst of it. So we're not quite through yet.
Okay, what's causing all of this? What's going on here?
Oh, well, a good cold outbreak coming off the Antarctic. So that's what we call a really long fetch southerly. I mean, gee. And it combined with some really good juice from the Tasman Sea, a lot of moisture. And the two things combined, and that's how you get deep snow. I mean, we know we had 5 centimetres through a lot of the places where people live, Mount Cook, Tekapo, Twizel on the hills. But, you know, the snow gets higher just outside of Mount Cook with 40 centimetres, for example, and we don't sniff at 10 to 15 centimetres on the Desert Road. That's a decent dump for us. We've had a lot of heavy rain around Taranaki, Wanganui, down Taihape Way, and we're still raining in places like Wellington at the moment. Of course, thunderstorms. Very cold air came up, and it gets very unstable because our seas are still quite warm at the moment, John, after 5 months of abnormal warmth. Yeah, and so those thunderstorms had quite a lot of Taranaki got hit this morning with some decent lightning strike numbers, 6,500 in a short space of time as that active front went through. Auckland got a good burst of thunder as that line went through. In actual fact, we had a warning in place for that line for Northland and the northern part of Auckland around lunchtime today because that line had pedigree for damaging straight line winds and or damaging tornado. And I know everyone thinks it's been a tornado in National Park in Taranaki. It's more likely just to have been a what we call a downburst, a straight line, but very intense wind. Same thing, does a lot of damage. So that line had pedigree for wind.
And do be careful if you are out in the wind driving tonight in the north. Georgina Griffiths, of course, from the MetService